Alright, hello guys. This is going to be my first video on the Odin project walkthroughs. The purpose of making this video is to basically document my journey of completing the Odin project. And at the same time, I hope it could be some kind of tutorial and a resource that all other Odin project people can benefit from, right? So as you can see, I'm already at my 43% of foundation course, and I finished project recipes, and now I'm doing CSS, where I'm doing this CSS exercises at the end of Intro to CSS. And I've already done 2, so now I'm going to start with the third one. So you go to the third one, and then you go to Foundations and Grouping Selectors. So let's read this. Let's build a little off the previous exercise in which you hopefully added multiple classes to a single element in order to apply 2 different rules to it. Okay. Instead of having a single element to 2 different rules apply though. Instead of having a single element with 2 different rules applied, though, you're instead going to give 2 elements each a unique class name. Then add rules for styles that both elements share as well as their own unique styles. Okay, so they're gonna have each unique class, but then add rules that both elements share as well as their own unique styles. Okay, make sure you take a good look at the outcome image below to see exactly what unique about each element and what both elements have in common. So this is the desired outcome. Okay, so they have the same font and size but different colors and background colors. This will help you further practicing adding classes and using class selectors, so be sure you add the class attribute in the HTML file. For the remainder of these exercises, the format of any colors is entirely up to you. Okay. So the first element, black background, second element, yellow background. Both elements have to be, oh here we go, same size, and then contain these fonts. Alright, now we're gonna use what they've given us, just the index HTML, so you can copy that. Then I'm gonna make this window smaller. Here's my VS Code. Now before we start, I'm going to make a folder. So right now I'm under my CSS exercise under repos folder. I'm gonna make another folder called 3 grouping selectors, and there you go, the folder is here. I'm gonna go into that and I'm gonna code index HTML. I'm gonna copy paste and save, and then let's see if they have anything on styles. Yeah, they have styles blank, so we have to make the style ourselves. So code style CSS, and then we can start styling, and then it's already linked, so let's see. So there's 2 buttons, click me, no click me. So now it says both single element with two different rules applied though. Instead of that, you're instead going to give two elements each unique class name, then add rules for styles that both elements share, as well as their own unique styles. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to make so they both share button, right? So I'm going to do button. They both have font size of 28 pixels. Font family, Helvetica, comma and Times New Roman, comma and sans serif. Notice we don't need to put quotations on sans serif. And then now we save that, and we're gonna open this document. So open index.html. Both okay. So we now have the fonts, the size. Now they're each gonna have a unique class. Oops. Let's just say this first, and then another class second, and then what we're gonna do is first it's gonna have background color of black, and then text color white. Now I'm gonna do the same thing for second. Now I gotta put dot first because it's a class. And then this background color is gonna be yellow. And font is gonna be black. So I mean we can put black here, or we don't need to include anything. So let's see. So we updated, saved it, and then we refresh it. There you go. And it looks the same. Did you use the grouping selector for styles that both elements share? No, that's what I did. Okay, first of all, does each element have a unique class name? They do. They have a unique class name that both elements share. Well, I did button that both shares. And then did you make separate rules for styles unique to each element? Yep, that's what I did. Okay, let's see the solution. CSS. Okay, so they did inverted comma fancy and inverted fancy. Okay, I see what they did. Okay, so what they did is instead of just doing button, they just did first comma dot second. So they use this grouping selector, and that I guess that's what they want me to do by grouping selectors. Yeah, so you can group the selectors by using comma, and then notice it's gonna give me the same result. Yeah. So yeah, that's one thing that they taught us from this lesson is grouping selector. Since they have both read and unread has the same description, you can just group them like that. And yeah. Okay, that's it for the third CSS exercise, grouping selectors. Thank you for watching.